We will uncover the significance of IFA and NextRise and dive into the exciting future of digital innovation in both countries. I wouldn't miss that opportunity because we have a very special guest on stage today with us. We are privileged to have Senior Executive In-ho LEE with us, the Executive Vice Chairman of the Korea International Trade Association and former First Vice Minister of the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy in Korea. He has an extensive experience in advancing trade and fostering innovation. Today, he will discuss how we can lead trade towards innovation, highlighting the challenges and opportunities. So the following 45 minutes, we will have a closer look into Korea and Germany. So please join me and give a warm welcome for Senior Executive In-ho LEE. Welcome.
Thank you. Guten Tag. Good afternoon. My name is In-ho LEE. I'm the Executive Vice Chairman of Korea International Trade Association. I'd like to express my deepest gratitude to IFA officials and business leaders from both countries for joining us today. This year marks the 100th anniversary of IFA, and it is also our first year of creating a new role centered on the future of technology and innovation. As an organization that represents innovation and startups, I'd like to share with you, firstly, the current trade landscape between Korea and Germany, and secondly, the startup ecosystems of the two countries and the relationships between them. And thirdly, the meaning and role of Germany's IFA and NextRise, the global startup fair hosted by KITA. And finally, the direction of Korea-Germany economic cooperation in the era of digital transformation. Before we get into the presentation, let me first give a brief introduction to KITA. The KITA is Korea's leading trade promotion association, economic organization, and startup incubator, representing 76,000 member companies, including large, medium, and small enterprises and venture startups in Korea. KITA engages in international cooperation, government policy cooperation, overseas marketing, research, education, and open innovation support, and the operation of trade infrastructure such as the World Trade Center Seoul and COEX in Seoul. In recent years, in response to the remarkable transformation in the trade structure driven by the digital revolution, including artificial intelligence, we have been working on new roles, such as promoting open innovation of traditional companies and globalization of startups. In particular, we host NextRise, Asia's largest startup fair, and run InnoBranch, an online open innovation platform, and Startup Branch, a global acceleration center for startups in the center of Seoul, to help startups grow into an engine of future trade and accelerate open innovation in traditional industries. Since the establishment of diplomatic relations in 1883, Korea and Germany have been cooperating in various fields, including politics, economics, and culture. The two countries have shared a common history of experiencing the pain of division and overcoming it through a miraculous economic development. Both Germany's miracle on the Rhine and Korea's miracle on the Han River took place in this historical context. In the 1960s and 70s, the Koreans sent miners and nurses to Germany, and this led to robust people-to-people exchanges between the two countries. Germany also achieved East-West reunification through export-led economic growth, serving as an essential example that Korea looked to as a role model for the future during its economic growth in the 70s and 80s. Today, economic cooperation between Korea and Germany expands into economic security, climate change responses, and energy cooperation, as well as future industries such as digital and semiconductors. This cooperation is an important foundation in shaping the future of both countries. Regarding bilateral trade and economic cooperation, Germany is the fourth largest economy in the world and the largest economy in Europe, making Korea's largest European trading partner. As of the first half of 2024, Germany was Korea's 13th largest export destination and 8th largest import source, making first among European countries. Trade between the two countries has been growing steadily since 2014, and as of 2023, the Korea-Germany exports were $10.3 billion and imports were $23.6 billion. Trade between the two countries is concentrated in several industries, such as automobiles, the semiconductors, and pharmaceuticals. And two countries are similar in trade structure. Korea and Germany has many things in common in industrial structure. Both countries are highly manufacturing-intensive, export-oriented economies. In particular, the share of manufacturing in Korean and German industries is about twice as high as the average of United States and G7 countries. The exports of the two countries are highly dependent on specific items, with semiconductors accounting for 15.5% of total exports in Korea in 2023 and 14.4% in Germany. Both countries also show high dependence on China, exposing themselves to supply chain risks. Korea relies on China for 19.7% of its exports, and Germany relies on China for 6.7% of its exports, which could be significantly hit by changes in global supply chains. These similarities present an excellent opportunity for the two countries to work together to break up supply chain risks and seek strategies for better future together. When you look at the startup ecosystems in both countries, they are similar in many ways. Korea has Seoul as its startup hub, while Germany has Berlin and Munich as the leading centers of innovation and entrepreneurship. And both cities are emerging as a hub for global startups in both Europe and Asia. As of 2024, South Korea has about 18,000 startups, 35 of which have become unicorns, while Germany has about 20,000 startups, 31 of which have become unicorns. In terms of venture investment, both countries support their startup ecosystems with active venture investments. There are 500 venture capitals in Korea and 1,075 in Germany. And the investment volume peaked in 2021 due to the big tech boom during the COVID-19 pandemic, but has recently declined due to the macroeconomic environment, including high interest rates, with Korea reaching $3.9 billion and Germany reached $76.6 billion in 2023. There are many examples of innovative collaborations between Korean startups and German companies. In 2020, a German grocery delivery company, Delivery Hero, acquired Korean delivery unicorn Baemin for approximately $4 billion. The acquisition strengthened Delivery Hero's presence in Asia, including Korea. A successful example of technology export is BMW's adoption of industrial autonomous driving technology from Korean startup Seoul Robotics in 2022. In 2022, BMW demonstrated autonomous LiDAR technology at its production plant in Munich through the Startup Garage program and successfully applied it to the movement of production vehicles. Another prominent example of a local presence is Korean AI startup Nota. Nota was a resident and Deutsche Telekom's startup incubator, Hub Braun, from 2020 to 2022, established a legal entity in Germany and used it as a stepping stone to expand into Europe. Last but not least, the acceleration story of K-beauty platform Lycle. In 2020, Lycle attracted investment from Weissdorf and participated in the development of a cosmetic brand in collaboration with Nivea, the first co-brand development with an external organization in its 120-year history, and successfully launched the co-brand Chow in 2021. IFA, the Berlin International Consumer Electronics Fair, is celebrating its 100th anniversary this year. Since its establishment in 1924, IFA has attracted 180,000 visitors from 138 countries. We'd like to take this opportunity to congratulate IFA on its 100th year as a digital fair that showcases inventions that changed human history, such as radio and television, and is now dedicated to the future of technology and innovation. With 174 exhibitors last year, Korea was the third largest participating country after China and Germany, with big names like Samsung Electronics and LG, unveiling their latest products at the show and garnering global attention. In 2024, IFA Next, IFA's startup platform, has selected Korea as an innovation partner country, allowing Korean, German, and global startups to strengthen mutual cooperation and accelerate the development of future technologies. I'd like to take this opportunity to express my deepest gratitude. KITA has also added to this significance by participating in a special pavilion with the Korean CVC Alliance and the NextRise Innovation Award-winning startups. You can find them over there from center stage where you are now. We look forward to seeing you there. Now, let me introduce you to the meaning and role of IFA and NextRise, the the two leading innovation fairs of the two countries. NextRise is Asia's largest innovation growth fair, jointly organized by the KITA and Korea Development Bank since 2019. The event has become an important hub for the Korean and global startup ecosystem, growing in size and impact every year. In 2024, this year, the NextRise hosted 1,200 startups in 3,600 business meetings to explore new business opportunities with German conglomerates such as BMW, Mercedes-Benz, and Lufthansa, as well as Korean giants such as Samsung, Hyundai, LG, and the GS. The event attracted 2,000 attendees from the global startup ecosystem, of which 12 German startup booths participated to explore the potential for global collaboration. NextRise has become an important platform for companies and startups from various countries, including Germany and Korea, to meet, to exchange innovative ideas and technologies, and build new business partnerships. Since its launch in 2019, the NextRise has experienced rapid startup-like growth. It has grown 2.5 times to 4 times in size in terms of exhibition size, business meetups, and the number of global CVCs and venture capitals that are participating, transforming itself into Asia's leading startup fair. NextRise isn't just for Korean companies. Global companies from 28 countries come together to partner in innovation. And NextRise 2024, which was held in June, the German companies were particularly well represented. The first, IFA CEO Leif Erik Lintner, who prepared IFA for today's event, delivered an important message as a speaker in June and joined the conference panel alongside Berlin officials to discuss ways for the two countries to collaborate. The Prime Minister of Korea also visited the BMW startup booth to offer words of encouragement and emphasize the importance of innovative cooperation between Germany and Korea. Executives from German conglomerates such as Lufthansa and Mercedes-Benz also attended the Fortune 500 roundtable to explore future cooperation and business opportunities with global business leaders. The active participation of German companies shows that the cooperation between Germany and Korea is strengthening day by day, not only in traditional trade, but also in the realm of digital innovation. As you can see in this photo, NextRise 2024 was attended by a number of large companies from Korea and abroad. Their logos symbolize various global partnerships that took place at the event. In particular, leading German companies such as BMW, Mercedes-Benz, and Lufthansa actively participated in strengthening their cooperation with Korea, which demonstrates the growing business ties between the two countries. The participation of such global companies underscores NextRise's position as the most important innovation fair in Asia. The innovation ecosystem of Korea and Germany are becoming more closely connected through global startup conferences like IFA Here and NextRise. Together, these two events serve as an important platform for startups, venture capitalists, and corporate venture capitalists from both countries, allowing them to showcase their innovative technologies and ideas. I'd like to take this opportunity to mention that every year, NextRise invites one country as a guest country of honor and take it as the theme of the year. And for 2025, next year, Germany will be the one. We hope and propose that IFA and NextRise will work together as partners and become a window between startups from the two countries. This is the last slide. In the era of digital transformation, the direction of economic cooperation between Germany and Korea calls for a new paradigm in trade with a focus on startups. I'd like to propose open innovation Autobahn to connect the startup ecosystems of the two countries through NextRise and IFA. This program aims to promote international trade and global open innovation through connection between traditional companies and services in the two countries and startups as new innovation players. In particular, we believe that large and medium-sized enterprises from Germany and Korea, which have similar industrial and trade structures, will create new growth engine together through this open innovation nexus and effectively overcome global challenges such as supply reshaping, climate change responses, and digital transformation. Such cooperation will further strengthen the bilateral relationship and serve as an important engine for both countries to move forward together into the future. Thank you for joining us today. I sincerely hope that all the business leaders from both countries will connect with the rising stars of the future. Vielen Dank. Thank you. Thank you very much.